guys, and I am here today with Miles, and he is the sweet dude doing my design, and he's going to be helping with the webpage. So, way to go, Miles.
Hello, everyone.
Now, we are dressed kind of ridiculous for one really good reason, though, and that's because it is the official kickoff of Earth Day. So, what better things to do than dress up earthy and make a video in your brown backyard here in Edmonton. That's what we thought we'd do. Anyways, today we are going to make some dolmas. I'm going to say if you have fresh dolma leaves to go purchase some. We do not. You cannot get them here. I can't find them. I might have to order some. So we are going to use somewhat of a jar, which may not be 100% raw, but it's as good as it's going to get. And also, I'm going to do some shout-outs to, of course, the ever so charming, talented, and now employed TheSbVegan. Check out his site. Who else do we have here? We have imgoingraw, who is going to be is actually making videos, and he's just going completely raw. He's going to see the effects on his body. Check it out, especially if you're new to being raw. It's someone who will probably be in the same kind of scenario as you are. Then we have RawFoodMuscle. He's doing the bodybuilding sort of thing, all raw food, really cool stuff. Liferegenerator, of course, great videos. And LeijaTurunen, she's new one on my page. Check her out. She's very spiritual, raw, fascinating woman. So yeah, check her out. Okay, so we're going to start with our basic ingredients. We have a cup here of soaked cashews. We have a ripe, organic avocado.
Got some vine leaves and some tomatoes.
And coriander seed and cumin. Also, pepper, sea salt, and an onion. Alright, I'm going to give that over to you. Now, Miles, would you like to cut the onion into about a quarter?
Yep.
And dice up that tomato? So, you can do that. And while you do that, I'm going to explain what's going on here. Now, for our dolmas, we are going to be processing everything like us raw vegans do. This is a really good dish. Again, if you're not raw, like I always say, give it a try. It's amazing. So, we are going to be going with, I'm going to do about a teaspoon cumin, which is a lot of spice, but again, the stuff is very concentrated because you're stuffing with it. A teaspoon cumin and a teaspoon, which this is way more than a teaspoon, but that's okay, of coriander seed. When it comes to salt, again, I'm going to do to taste. So I'm going to do about a quarter teaspoon here. I'll really just be adjusting it anyways. I'm just putting it into a cup right now. It's really up to your personal preference. There you have it, spices, and there we have the quarter onion. So Miles, would you like to scoop that all in there? All right, great. Okay, now that we have the onion added, we are going to put in, I think we'll go with the avocado next. I'm going to say just about half an avocado. So, doesn't even really need to be chopped up, just stick her in there. Should be good. And also, we are going to be throwing in some raisins. I did run low on raisins, so I'm substituting with dried cranberries. Really, when it calls for any kind of dry fruit, normally it's just to sweeten it, so it's totally up to you, whatever you feel like doing. So, I'm going to go with a quarter cup of it, and put it in very last, and pulse it, so we get the nice chunky texture. Because raw food can suffer when it comes to the texture department. Okay, so we did a bit of cleaning up, and now I'm going to be adding some water to this. If you have a good blender, you don't even need to add the water, but, you know, not quite there yet. Anyways, this is about a quarter cup water. Just add as much as you think you need to get the blades going, because if it's too watery, your dolmas are going to be more like exploding sausages, which is not delicious. Have you ever had an exploding sausage?
Nope.
Yeah, because they're just not good. Okay, so we are back. I had to add a lot more water, so heads up if you are using the machine, which name I'm not going to specify. Use more water. Anyways, Miles here is going to be chopping up a tomato while I add the raisins and the cranberries. This works out to be about a quarter cup, give or take. It'll make it sweet. It's up to you. So I'm going to pulsate this so you get kind of nice chunks in here, and that's where I'm going to stop blending. And then we are going to show you how to roll some DOLMAS. Hey guys, so it tastes a little different than the first time I made it. It's still pretty good. I'm going to change the recipe on the bottom a bit. So if you're watching this video, don't listen to me as much as you listen to the recipe written on the bottom. Anyways, I'm going to add some fruit to this just to make it a little bit more thick. They are cranberries, but if you do have raisins, add those because raisins are amazing. As you can see here, we now have the chopped up tomato, and oranges are being peeled. We have 2 baby oranges, also a section of a chopped up cucumber, and about this much cucumber because we are going to make a dipping sauce. So I'm just going to cut this into about 3 pieces, throw them into here, and I'm going to put salt and pepper on the tomato. Someone I once knew who is very involved with cooking always told me, you're going to put salt and pepper in a dish to put it into the tomato because that's how you but that's the easiest way to catch the flavor when you're eating it. So it's best accented when on a tomato. So, haha, just enough salt and pepper for it to look pretty. We have our little baby oranges. We have our cucumber. Not that cucumber, that stuff stays. So this is all going to go in here. And again, we're going to add some sea salt. It's totally up to you what you want to do. I'd say that this is about half a teaspoon, what I'm going for. And, whoops, olive oil. This is a very, very basic dipping sauce. You really can't go wrong with it. So we're going to add just about enough olive oil, about a quarter cup, to get the blades moving. And we'll have this really delicious dipping sauce. And lastly, I am going to add into this colorful mixture about juice from half a lemon. So usually that works out to be about 2 tablespoons. And yeah, so I can just shake that all together, and we have our gorgeous dipping sauce right here. So here I have my DOLMA leaf. Isn't it beautiful? It looks Canadian. We have our salt and peppered tomatoes, which are always delicious. We're just lining those babies up. Now we have some sprouts, and like I like to call it, some sprout action going on. So we're going to throw some of these in for some crunch. Then, what am I missing? Oh, our sliced up cucumber, which looks very, very cute. There we go. And our sloppy sauce, which is actually so wonderful and packed with deliciousness. So we're going to throw in some of that, along with that dried fruit that was thrown in there. And there's your DOLMA. Now to roll it, hopefully this will work this time. We're going to grab the sides. We're going to fold it in like a super duper step. Now we're just going to roll it. And feel the love. And we're rolling it. And there you have it, a DOLMA that kind of has a bit coming out of the bottom, but it's delicious. And you sauce. And there you have it, another delicious meal.
Bonjour.
Hello, we are back here, and we just wanted to kind of go into a little bit of detail about why it's hard to grow and thrive on your own here in Canada. As you can see, today is a beautiful, hot day. Hold on, that's the sun, if you can see that. Anyways, and also, we got some animals going on, but we still got snow, so it's hard to thrive and grow here in Canada as a raw foodie. But we're going to find some answers. We are here at the wrong part for the Earth Day celebration, but we did get Power Company endorsed wildflower seeds. We are about to watch Miles here eat this delicious, powerful, raw vegan food. So you dip that and you stuff that in your mouth. How do you feel?
You're rejuvenated.
Rejuvenated! Okay. Thanks for watching. New video next week.